Today we are cracking open CELPIP Speaking Task 3. Yep, the one where you describe a picture. But don't worry, I've got your back with tricks, tips, and a super fun scene to practice with. You're gonna sound like a storyteller by the end of this. So let's dive right in. All right. So, what's the deal with task 3? Here's the breakdown. You get 30 seconds to prepare. You speak for 60 seconds. But don't panic. You're not expected to describe every single blade of grass. Just pretend you're talking to your friend over the phone, painting a picture with words. Think of it as giving a mini movie trailer of a still picture. Okay? And remember the 5 golden tips. Let's call these as park bench rules because we are chilling in the park today. First one, kick off with a big picture. You have to start broad. Example, you can start like, it looks like a beautiful day in the park where families and friends are enjoying themselves. That's your opener. So it's just an example for a park scenario picture. Next one is zoom in on a few cool moments. Don't talk about everything. You have to choose 2 or 3 mini stories to highlight. Maybe the kids with the ball, the kite flyers, or the chill couple on the mat, whatever that you see in the picture. Try to choose 3 mini stories in order to highlight that. Drop in visual words like your Bob Ross. Use stuff like sunny afternoon, lush green trees, vibrant kite. You have to make it a vivid picture, okay? And the fourth one is talk about people like you're writing characters in a movie. What are they doing? How do they look? Maybe one kid super excited, like chasing a ball, and the lady reading looks peaceful and focused. Remember, again, these are just some of the example phrases I'm giving because usually most of the times you'll be getting the park scenario. That's why. And feelings and a little flair. That's your fifth one. You have to express the mood. So, is the scene relaxed or lively or fun or cozy? You have to slide that vibe in your speaking. Got it? Now, this is an example picture. Speaking task 3, painting a picture. So, you have got 30 seconds for preparation and your response should be in 60 seconds. So remember to set the scene, hone in on a few elements, don't cover everything. You have to create a visual and you have to talk about people's looks, behaviors, and emotions. These are some of the tips that you need to cover when you're talking. Okay. And if you want, you can just pause the video and you can observe the picture clearly. Take your time, and once you're ready, we'll move on to our response prompt. All right, let me start my response. So I'll be starting like this picture shows a bright sunny day in a city park. The sky is blue with a few fluffy clouds, and the park is full of happy people enjoying the nice weather. In the foreground, 2 young boys are laughing and kicking a soccer ball around. One has ginger hair and is wearing a yellow t shirt, while the other wears a red one. Their energy really stands out. Nearby, there is a couple sitting on a red striped picnic mat. The woman is deeply immersed in a book, while the man looks like he's just relaxing, maybe listening to her reading. In the background, I notice a man helping a little girl fly a red kite. The string is tight, so it must really fly high. Overall, the whole scene feels joyful and calm, like a perfect weekend moment. Now, this is the transcript of what I told, okay? Let's zoom in and really understand why this sample response works so well. I'm not just throwing words around. Here's the strategy, okay? First thing, when you open with a general statement, you set the scene in your listener's mind. Think of it like zooming out on a camera before zooming in. The broad setup gives your listener a sense of place and atmosphere. Saying something like, This picture shows a bright sunny day in a city park. Instantly gives the vibe. It's a nice day. People are outside, probably relaxing or having fun. So you're not rushing. You're grounding the response. Got it? So start every task 3 response with a calm, descriptive overview, even if you're unsure. Fake confidence with your tone, and the content will follow you. The second one is I zoomed in on 3 different interactions. You are only given 60 seconds, right? So don't try to describe everything. Instead, as I told you before, try to pick 2 or 3 mini stories happening in the image. That way, you give depth rather than a shallow list of random items. In the sample, I talked about the 2 boys playing soccer, the couple relaxing on the mat, the dad and the kid flying a kite. So these 3 are enough to show variety and detail, isn't it? Without making it overwhelming. So think of it like watching 3 shots instead of one long documentary. Focused clips, which means better storytelling. Got it? And then third one is we have used descriptive words, right? So these descriptive words turn your response to memorable. If you see here, I have used words like fluffy clouds, which create the imagery, and immersed in a book, joyful and calm. So it's not about using fancy vocabulary, it's about painting pictures with simple, colorful language. So before your test, make a list of go to descriptive words for weather, movement, emotions, and people. You can practice sliding them into your responses. The last one, self-help is not just checking your grammar. It's checking your ability to express feeling and perspective. When you describe how a scene feels, that means you're showing higher level of thinking and interpretation. In the sample, the words such as joyful, calm helped me give life to the scene. It makes the answer more than just factual. It becomes relatable, right? So always ask yourself, what kind of day is it? How do people probably feel? So you can use words like happy, excited, peaceful, rushed, curious, anything that matches the vibe. Got it? Here, I did not describe everything, but it still felt complete. This is the biggest trap, trying to list every detail. Don't do that. You're not a surveillance camera. Your goal is not to describe everything, but to create a meaningful moment. When I picked just 3 interactions and wrapped it up nicely, the whole response felt balanced and full without being cluttered. So, less is more. Describe a few things really well, and your answer will feel polished and complete. Okay, so you don't have to be 100% sure. The test won't detect marks if you say there's a lady who might be reading a novel that actually shows a real life communication. Native speakers do this all the time. So you are being natural, flexible, and thoughtful. That scores points. If your time is almost up and you still haven't entered the response, you need a smooth closing line. Something like, overall, the scene feels relaxed and cheerful. That quick summary closes the loop. It shows you are aware of the structure and flow. It's like saying, that's the story, the end. Got it? So practice closing lines like, all in all, to sum up, or overall, they are your safety net. So CELPIP is a speaking test. They are listening for tone, not just content. If you sound bored, they will feel bored. If you sound curious or joyful, they will stay with you. When I said the kids were laughing and playing, I let my voice go up. When I said the woman was immersed in a book, I softened it. So practice varying your tone like you're reading a storybook aloud. Express, don't just recite. So that's your deep dive into why that sample rock and how you can do the same. Think of it like this: set the stage, pick your moments, add sparkle with language, wrap it up with a feeling. That's all for today's video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more self-help tips. See you in the next video. Bye bye.